Just know in this life that you can always change and migrate into the person that you are with one simple change of thought, with one simple change of action. The ability to just migrate into the person that you're supposed to be will always give you that distinction of knowing that we all have to mature along the path and connect into the sense of feeling, the sense of understanding, the sense of forgiveness. And we have to love the path and the journey equally, because if we don't, then we're not connecting back into our divine source again. We're actually just perpetuating a lie. And when you get to the point where you just have an undying love within your intuition, within who you are, within the things that you do, the way that you carry yourself will always be the indication of what you need to do in your life. Don't ever forget that the divine always does everything in its power to supersede all understanding. And once you get this, once you know this, once you come to this notion that life never stops, that life is infinitesimally connected to its own divine source, and that every time that you change, every time that you migrate, every time that you have a big pivotal shift in your reality, you will see that everything will change, that civilizations will collapse, that you will change in an instant, in 1 second, in one moment, and be every individuation of creation. So the ability to continuously move on, just always be non-dual. Know that this duality that we live in is non-duality. It is the migration to say that everything is not mundane, but everything is not black and white, but there is a gray area. Transitioning within our awareness will shift the way that we feel about money, the way that we go about situations, and know that there's always forgiveness from people. And if you don't love yourself, you're never going to love anybody else. That's the one message that I've had to learn along this path, is that if you don't love yourself, you'll never love another person in the way that you need to. So love the people that are here, that are in the now, that are in the present, and always fight for them, because they are special, because they are wondrous, because they are what keeps us going and what keeps the lights on, and that help us see the deeper parts of ourselves that we're unwilling to cleanse. Healing is a virtue. Every person that you've ever came across in your path, you have blessed in your life, whether they know it or not. You've made people laugh. You made people feel loved. You made people feel as if they were one singular being. And when you understand that, then nothing can change you. Nothing can take away from what you've done as a spiritual being. The service that you've given people, the things that you have done out of your own heart, the kindness of your own heart. And when you understand this, that people are not supposed to love you. You're supposed to love people willingly, with an undying faith, with an undying conviction, with love and not animosity in your heart, but always forgiveness. Always take the path less traveled. And if you do this, life will always be continuous. Life will give you exactly what you wanted. But now we can accept the prosperity, we can accept the newfound change within ourselves to see that everything can change at any given moment. And it's not about who you are, but it's what you are. It's how you carry yourself. It's how you pick yourself back up when things get tough, and not running away and just making those moves. And that will be the living testament of who you are. Whether you like it or not. It happens to all of us. It happens to me every single day. But people always feel your absence, whether they like to admit it or not. People will miss you while you're gone. People will understand the person you were trying to be, or the person that you were in your unhealed trauma. You know, not everybody's perfect, and I'm no saint. But my advice to all of you would be to see that once you stop withholding, once you just give into the healing, once you give into the light that is here for us all, and you go into the great beyond, it will feel as if you died and gone to heaven. Masterfully, wonderfully. And it doesn't mean that you won't be sad. It doesn't mean that you won't have problems. It doesn't mean that you'll just transcend this human existence right at that moment. But it just means that you're human and that you're having a spiritual being having a human experience. And at the end of the day, that's all you can do is your best. And if you tried, and sometimes we can fail 1,000 times and live 1,000 lives and see through 1,000 eyes and still not have exactly what we want. And that's okay. But maybe this life could be the life where in the next one, it could be the one that corrects it. That was my message to you all. I love you.